Alright, now we should be good. What is this shit? You gotta be kidding me. Well, I think we're gonna have to roll with this. Yeah, this is fine. YouTube's just tripping. Typical. No audio. Is there still no audio? Still no audio? Hello. Sound good. Okay, good. There was no audio before, but now you said it's good. So now we should be good. Alright. Well, today is July 1st, 2020. And I called this out in yesterday's live stream. We said 1/7, 28. We know space has gematria of 28 and 17. It's 1/7 with 28 numerology. So we always see Tesla, SpaceX, NASA, that type of propaganda and ritual in the mainstream media. So, I mean, look at Tesla's stock today. It's continuing this breakout. And sure, you can say, oh, it's momentum ignition. Look at all this volume. Of course, it's going to continue. Yes, this is, I guess, the more likely thing to happen. But I've said it all the time, guys, they always release their propaganda to coincide with the technical analysis, with the news, and with the date numerology. Tesla's, they had some analysts coming out today, and there's going to be more, I'm sure. But I just go to Tesla. Hey Jared, what's up? Yeah, yo, if you hit the like button, supposedly more people will come and watch. And I say supposedly because guys, they shadow ban this channel. They make sure that this information doesn't get out. But you go to Tesla News, Daily Crunch. Tesla becomes the most valuable automaker in the world. See, this is 10 minutes ago. It's super new. Tesla tops Toyota to become largest automaker by market value. See, this is all planned to happen today. So who do you think's pumping? Guys, market value is the share price times the number of shares. So you see what I'm saying? The higher the price of the stock goes, the higher their market cap is, their market value, market value. So they're having this ritual on this day. And I just casually said yesterday, Tesla's going to have some news. And again, it's always, I say never try to predict. I mean, yeah, follow the trend. That's always going to give you the most odds. So you could have been bullish, especially after this. But it's a fact that it's going to be a lot of volatility. So, it's going to go a decent way, one way. Sure, it does look like it wants to pull back soon, just because, I feel like, I don't know, again, I don't trade large caps. How much they move up and down, I don't know, but I could see another continuation. Tomorrow, a third candle, then you have like a three white soldiers pattern, and then it'll just either pull back halfway and go higher, or just go higher from there. So, the whole point, though, is that they're coming out today with this news. This is an actor for the federal government. We can go back to that later, but let's look at what else we're getting today. 23-year-old says she took precautions and still got coronavirus. She stayed home during most of the lockdown, but then cautiously started to venture out. Right around that time, she came down with COVID-19. I mean, you see how they're scaring you into their agenda? That even if you're at home being okay, and you might get that urge because you're a human being to go outside in nature, don't worry, don't fight that urge. Don't go out because you'll become infected with this phantom virus. That's what they're trying to program you. That's not what I'm saying, obviously. I'm telling you this is bullshit. This is contrived propaganda. Look at her black and white, all the same duality symbolism, just like how she's in this house looking like this. Architect 42, Freemason 122, and more. 339, United States of America equals 339. It's right when I picked up coronavirus. You hear that propaganda? As soon as I started to do the essentials, going to the grocery store, a lot of people love going to the gym. To them, that's like their lifeblood, their essential. I don't agree with that. I think going to the gym's unhealthy and bad for you. But if people absolutely love doing it, it keeps them disciplined. They do it, and she's naming those essential things that right away she got coronavirus. I mean, how do you believe this shit? COVID-19 63 at 6:30 a.m. They have her coming out in this propaganda. She's 23 years old. I'm not too sure on the 23. I know Wuhan's 22 and 23. It's obviously part of it. And she's in Texas. I mean, I already see this. This is a turning pattern. Texas equals 69 like Saturn, 30 like Saturn. Sun equals 9. 23 is the ninth prime. I wonder where in Texas she's from. And her name, Peyton Chesser. Guys, this Chesser? You get it? Peyton Chesser. She's in this like black and white chessboard looking place with the chessboard on her fucking clothes. Guys, are you fucking seeing this contrived ritual from the Freemasons, from the Catholic Church? Peyton Chesser. Look at what she's fucking wearing. Look at the color scheme of the house she's in. And how they have a lot of squares inside here, too. It cannot be any more obvious. This is from the Freemasons. It is all their symbolism inside the propaganda. And it's always these live streams we just see this shit so casually. Oh my goodness. Chesser, 112. Catholicism, 112. The Jesuits in 112 countries. Zionism, 112. Chesser, 32, like Scottish. 77, 40. Zionist numbers, Judaism numbers, Jerusalem numbers, all in there. Who do you think formed the Jesuit order? Peyton Chesser. Peyton 2267, like Wuhan. Of course, her first and last name both equal 32. Scottish 32. Peyton Chesser equals 64. Like Synagogue of Satan, 62. Mason, 179 is the 41st prime. And don't forget, this is about wearing your masks. Masks 9. She's 23 years old. That's the ninth prime number. Stuff is just so stupid. Peyton Chesser with the chessboard and stuff. I mean, that right there makes the stream to me. And again, it's good. I love sharing the gematria. That's the most important part for this research. But when you see that on top of it, especially if you're very new, that should help you get started. That should help you understand who's putting this stuff out. That when I say I knew that there's some shit going on before gematria, you can see why. I mean, obviously, it's contrived, stupid stuff. Trump's allies desert him over masks. And then, I can see them taking this narrative that way too. It's like a rubber band. They're just stretching it. Trump, like, it'll be all until Trump just finally decides, fine, I'll wear a mask. But if I wear a mask, we're all wearing masks. And it's trying to make it cool. Look at 945. And what were we just talking about? Masks 9. The sum of the numbers 1 through 9 equals 45. 4 plus 5 is 9. And again, 45 is the ninth triangular number. So it gives you 9, the number for masks, as we're talking about, and that's what this whole piece of propaganda is about. That's what I'm saying. You just casually look at the patterns, you see them, you don't try too hard, and you just read the next piece, and it's the same thing. Virus 37, United States, I'll just show you. United States equals 157, use alphabetical order. That's the 37th prime number. Virus equals 37. Also, what else are they saying? 742, Saturn 42, Jesuit 42, Freemason 42, Scottish Rite 57, Vaccine 57. 42. And you know, is this predictive programming for their upcoming vaccine? Because I find it interesting how at 7:42 a.m. in a minute 57-second video, vaccine 4257. These people are just crazy. Yeah, the sheep, Triple M. We gotta wake him up. But I mean, that's why I'm streaming. I think this is one of the better things I can do with some free time. It takes time, but you know, we're all playing the long game here. But I'm really glad seeing you guys are all here. Really glad. I'll jump back in the chat soon. Let's just look at some more propaganda. Ed Henry fired from Fox News over sexual misconduct allegation. So I always like to look for numbers 73 and 37 with that because that was just part of the pattern I was seeing. But I haven't. I think they switched it up. It was just at this one period of time. It was just everything was coming out by those numbers. I've documented on my other blog. Well, 37 is the 12 prime. Updated at 12. 59-second video. Let's see what Ed Henry equals. Freemasonry 59. Also, if it's about sex, I look for 33s and 48s. But Ed Henry, 43, 29, 79. Let's just see how many days from his birthday this is coming out. Fox News, Ed Henry. Look at this overlap. Fox News, Ed Henry both equal 29. Ed Henry, 43, the reflection of 34. Fox News also equals 43, because with the S exception, you just add 9. So they have overlap in two of the ciphers. And you type them in. Ed Henry. You can start with his birth numerology. July 20th, 1971. Chaos 19. This is coming 19 days from his birthday. Date with 45 numerology, 45 life lesson number. This is contrived crap. Fox just using the alphabetical order equals 45. I mean, when I see this, I even like double check to make sure this guy was part of Fox News. See? I mean, because it's so blatant, it's so obvious. I'm like, is it really this easy? Yes, it is. He's from Fox News. See? America's Newsroom, which is, of course, there's no such thing as news in America. It is America's propaganda. He put out fake crap by the code. Well, he helped put it out. Fox equals 45. One day with a life lesson of 45. You say these people are chosen. Born accordingly. Of course, he's born on the 21st day of the year, the Jesuit Order 201. So what else? He's born July 20th. So you just do from that till today. I mean, we already did it, 19 days. So, but there's more. And you can also do from his past birthday. They do that. But 2 weeks, 5 days, death 25. You know, getting fired. There's more here. Like, I don't know what like sexual misconduct allegation equals. It equals 101, the 26 prime number. Go back to his birthday. What is this? 2 weeks, 6 days from his birthday. Guys, these people are doing numerical rituals. 151 is the 36 prime. 403. Doesn't Ed Henry equal 43? Ed equals 45. Ed Henry 43. Sexual misconduct allegation 403. And then I want to see sexual misconduct and see what Gematria that has. 59. See? Sexual misconduct 59. So they're giving us a 59-second video about sexual misconduct. Guys, this is contrived propaganda. Sandra Smith. Smith equals 33. I don't know what Sandra equals, but it's added to our bank. Sandra 42. Of course, the female in here with the 42 name. Freemason, Jesuit number, obviously. Big number to this gang, 42. On Thursday, June 25th, they got the complaint. Cool. We can do, that's even better, because we'll get another number they're syncing this up with his birthday. How old is this guy right now? He's 48 years old. Propaganda 48. This is 26 days from his birthday. Sexual misconduct allegation 101 to 26 prime. It's also what? Again, death 25 on the 25th, 25 days from his birthday. 3 weeks, 4 days. Fox News 34. Guys, this is by the numbers. How many more examples do we need to go through? Fox News just using the full reduction, the most pure cipher, 34. 3 weeks, 4 days from his upcoming birthday is when the thing happened. See? On Thursday, June 25th, we received a complaint about Ed Henry from a former employee's attorney involving willful sexual misconduct in the workplace years ago. Fox News Chief Executive Suzanne Scott and President Jay Wallace wrote in an email to employees. So they're giving you this date. Wikipedia, which is, fact checked. I hate even saying that, but it's run by the gang. They make sure that this shit's accurate. So his birthday, July 20th. And you see how it's 3 weeks, 4 days. The number for Fox News, 34. And we saw how it connects to 45 and stuff like that. Again, I don't know what else to show you in this piece of propaganda. It's fake. The news is fake. So you see how I'm not just sitting here making videos saying the news is fake. I'm saying that and I have evidence to back it up, and I'm being repetitive, scientifically showing you on a daily basis how it's happening and how the theme narrative changes based on the date numerology. Again, I have a degree in engineering. I know how to take a problem and process it and show someone. Again, I'm not sure what else to show. Propaganda 48. Again, he's connected with the number 48 in this. Fox News is propaganda. So we gotta go back to the comments after that. Supatachi. The Pope lives in Suite 201. Does he really? Oh my goodness. That's insane. I mean, guys? If the Pope had a choice, it just shows again he's an actor. Oh my goodness. Now, however, he lives in Suite 201, about 50 square meters in all. Guys, the Pope is a theatrical actor. How do you not see this? Pope Francis. Oh, all of them. But what do you think the evidence is here? He lives in places that he doesn't get to choose. He comes out and says things he doesn't want to say, or you don't know if he wants to say it or not. He does things that are not of his own volition. But he's supposed to be the closest to God. He's supposed to be. Oh shit! It scared me. I was like, what was that? He's supposed to be the one closest to God, talking to God, the leader of the Catholic Church, essentially. But he comes out specifically saying, "Oh, this football game, I forgot what the Falcons, I think, the 25th Super Bowl, not 25th Super Bowl, but the one with all by the number 25 with the Patriots, the Falcons, that one. That's when he's coming out talking about it. Arthur Blank, the owner of the team, born on the Jesuit order's birthday. But anyway, I want to go back to the chat. I kind of wanted to sit there for a little bit more before going through this, but I hope you get it. This guy is an actor. Quarantine news today, 48 date numerology. Absolutely, quarantine equals 48. Good catch, Itachi. He moved there in 2013, 2014. Yep, and I mean, he's in room 201. Seems that I'm the code breaker and they're the code writers, hence a virus. Yeah, this gang is a virus, a mind control virus. ND Izigwe, New York says he has a friend, they have a friend in the NBA who got resigned, and they counted the days in between. It was 119 days. So they made his friend resign from the NBA 119 days. It was Saturn 119, all seeing eye 119. But yeah, let's do a little bit more decoding. Yeah, I'll keep teaching, man. I do like to interact with you guys. It's like my favorite part about this. Because, guys, we can look at the propaganda whenever. This guy's an actor. You see how they're giving you this crap. On 14/9, oh my goodness. On 14/9, they're publishing this. This is shit from the Catholic Church. Catholic 35. 149, 149 is the 35th prime number. This is how you read the Catholic Church's crap. They all practice this. And by all, I mean just like the people who run the church, as in the Jesuit order, the powers that be, the high ranking people. The priest at your local church might not know this, but he could. A tour of the Pope's home, a peek inside daily life at the Casa Santa Maria. And guys, how do we even know he lives here? They're just telling us that. Oh, look at this meek little abode for the Pope. Guys are probably living in large with a bunch of hookers and jacuzzis and shit, for all you know. I mean, seriously, the guy's just an actor. During the conclave, Bergoglio has stayed in room 207. Sun 27, the Jesuit order birthday on September 27th, which was drawn by lot, as with all the other cardinals. See, they're lying to you here. These numbers are not drawn by lot. I mean, look at the clear lie. This is the Catholic Church lying to you. Just think about it. This is the guy closest to God, so holy, so righteous, literally lying to you inside some propaganda. This is a deceiver, an actor among the worst. Why do you think I talk against him? Because he's using God and religion, and I'm not even trying to put those two together, but that's what religion even does. Religion even takes God and bastardizes that. So it's like, he's taken all these things that people just absolutely live by, and just yanks them down the path of his agenda. Absolute piece of shit. And they're telling you that he stayed in room 207, which was drawn by lot, as with all the other cardinals. Now, however, he lives in suite 201, about 50 square meters in all, with a study and bedroom. Bullshit. It's what it is. I think let's move on to the next piece of propaganda. We got about like half an hour left. Not even. Sia became grandmother after 44. Or excuse me, Sia becomes grandmother at 44 after adopted teenage son welcomes two babies. This is a riddle. I can't piece it together right now, but let's see what two, I know 2 equals 58, but two babies, they put in quotes, 33. Sia, let's just put this out. And baby, Jesuit, we're going to get some Jesuit order propaganda inside this ritual. Sia, baby, two babies. Let's look at this real quick. I think they're talking about the is it the white singer who's like irrelevant? Not because she's white, but that's how they do it too. They use that for their racial division. Oh, look at this. I don't know. That's the only Sia I know, who like a one-hit wonder. Yeah, her. Holy shit, this is her. Dude, what did they do to her? Unbelievable. This is sick. Some people will say, "Oh, she did all these drugs. She smoked all these cigarettes." No, it's like, what did her employers do to her over the years, man? With their 58-second video, Freemasonry equals 58. Updated at 10:46. Let's just look at this real quick. Grandmother 57. Grandma equals 58, like the 58-second video. These people are just so nasty. See, this isn't the hip hop one. This is a different Sia. I told you. So there's this Sia, but there's just like this trash ass one hit wonder woman. That's not her. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can look her up too, but that's what I thought they were talking about. But I was like, why are they talking about her? I mean, she's super irrelevant. Now we got 33 viewers, Hitachi. They're just freezing these numbers. Sup, Dr. Savage. Sup, Seth Dominus. Pope said that there's no hell with 6,666 hours left in the year in 2018. Unbelievable. I mean, if that's not an actor, I don't know what else to tell you. So leave Catholicism. If you want to be religious, again, I always like to meet someone halfway. If you absolutely love religion, you want to be religious, you love going to church, you love doing all the rituals, why not join not the Catholic Church? I mean, there are so many denominations out there, so many churches, so many religious communities you can be part of. And I've been part of those, like those the really Christian people who go to those like non-denominational Christian churches, and they have this nice rock music. Everyone's just happy. They're reading all of the Bible and not cherry picking it. You know, why not do that instead of being part of this bullshit? Like, it is insane. I mean, the Catholic Church, these people are absolutely nasty. So Sia, wait, she's 44 right here. Still, what did they do to her? And this is it makes even more sense now. She's more popular. They're doing some shit to this woman over the years. December 18th, 1975. I don't even want to look at this. I feel like there's more things we can look at, but we already started. I mean, but we already got it. Oh my goodness, guys. Sia 52. 25 when you reverse the alphabetical order and reduce. Born a date with 52, life less the number. And she goes by Sia. She doesn't go by. I mean, you have to think about this. She could be going by Sia Furler. She could be going by Kate Furler. She could just be going by Isabel. I think Isabel's a very nice name for a musician, right? She could be going. There could be so many possibilities, but we know her as Sia. That's her monogamous artist name and everything, and they're linking it up with the life lesson number of her. That's the whole point. You can't just say, "Oh, Sia 52." Well, what about her last name? What about this? No, you have to understand the importance of why they're calling her Sia and how they're making it part of the life lesson number. These things absolutely prove that this is what's going on. I mean, it's just insane what these people do. That's why I like to start off with the birth numerology. It just shows again, these people are just actors put in this network. Yeah, she's very talented, but guys, she's connected to the gang. So we can do today to December 18th. We can do her 44th birthday. And this looks like, I mean, again, we have the 46 minutes in the update time. She's 44. This could be sacrificial programming. This could be either she's going to die soon or her grandson or daughter is going to die early. This is just some sick predictive programming. 28 weeks on a day with 28 numerology, killed 28. I try to be unbiased with that and not like looking at light every single time because there could be an actual riddle, you know what I mean? Like baby 30. I'm trying to kind of, see just the low hanging fruit without saying, oh, they're going to kill her. They're going to kill the baby. Is it looking that way? Yes. Span 197 days to 45th prime, ritual 45. 28 weeks in one day, 281 to 60th prime. Two babies. She adopted two teenage boys. Oh, so her teenage son has a baby then. Yeah. I think there's with the rest of our time we can look at something that's probably I guess more relevant to piece together. I'm not sure if you guys love Sia, you listen to her all the time. We can go back to that. But I mean, some of this, like after 53 years of marriage, a Texas couple died from COVID-19 while holding hands. COVID-19 equals 53 because again, you don't count the numbers. So COVID equals 53 as well. COVID 53, 53 years of marriage. That's what they're telling you that. They're giving you this numerical riddle. Even line it up right here. And they died from COVID-19 while holding hands at 9:25. They update this. Death 25. It's contrived propaganda. Oh, here's the low-hanging fruit though in that Sia propaganda ritual. So Sia, right? Talk about how she adopted the teens. This is it. I figure. I'm sure you guys can figure this out just by typing in teen, but that's the whole point. That's the whole riddle here, and we can probably leave it from there. And maybe the two babies and the 44 connect in a way I'm not seeing. But Sia becomes grandmother at 44 after adopted teenage son welcomes two babies. Teen equals 17, and then 44, and she's 44 years old when this is happening. This is the riddle. They're making a riddle based on this pattern. That is what this is. Again, it's always multi-layered, but I'm sure that's one of the bigger pieces that they're going for. On a 1/7, that's why they're publishing this. See, 1/7, teen 17. She is 44 years old. So now we can move on. Now I feel much better about that. We're not leaving that hanging with the big one. We can see to her upcoming birthday. We didn't do that. 171 days, like 1771. I mean, guys, this is contrived. That's also the 18th Strangler number. They're saying that she adopted them when they were 18. But no, that was two and including. Guys, this is the riddle. On 1/7, see? 1/7, that's today. That's like 17. 170 days from her upcoming 45th birthday. So right now she's 44. Teen 1744. Help me. This is so perfect. You could say it's a coincidence it's coming out today and she's 44. Okay, then why is this coming out 170 days from her birthday? We are using numerology. In numerology, the zero is just a placeholder. You may drop it. So we're just doing numerology, not breaking any rules. 170 days from her birthday on 1/7. She's 44. Teen 4417. This again proves gematria is relevant. The date numerology is relevant. They are using this every single day. These celebrities are just actors for this one world order. And, Catholic 46 is from the Catholic Church. 58-second video, Freemason 58. That's the riddle. I mean, I cannot see how it's not. I'm glad you saw that one, guys. I mean, see, I'm glad I caught that one. It would have been shitty if I moved on and didn't see that one. Can I look up the gematria for sheep? Sure. Sheep equals 53, like COVID, like what? Ovid. What does Ovid equal mean? It means sheep. Ovid, sheep, COVID. COVID and sheep both equal 53. It's not a coincidence. What do you see now? All the sheep wearing their masks that don't do anything. And they give you this propaganda. Oh, I didn't wear my mask. Yeah, if anyone just joined this piece of propaganda right here, if you just joined, you love this. Look at the squares, the black and white, and then the chessboard pattern on her shirt. Her name is Peyton Chesser. Just like how these people are controlling the squares on the chessboard, controlling the minds, or controlling the pieces on the chessboard, and controlling the squares. That's what these people are doing, all of it. And I just want to show you real quick. Her name is Peyton Chesser, and then we'll move on. Look what she's wearing. Look at the room she's in, and she's saying, "Oh, I went out just to get groceries and to go to the gym, and all of a sudden I have COVID-19. I was cautious. I wore my mask. I stayed inside, and as soon as I went out, I got it." And her name Peyton Chesser. I mean, it's just so fucking stupid. I was just for those that just joined, I'm showing you that one. Got about maybe 15 minutes left. So I'm glad this is still up. NBA champ talks about growing up amid racism. This was on the front page yesterday in 6/30. And Clifford even called out, we have the civil rights pattern, civil rights, 71, African American number, 71. It's 7/1. And on his shirt it says town. Town 1872, race 1827, reflection of 72. He's wearing that on his shirt. See, town, race, talking about racism. It's by the numbers. It's as easy as using the calculator or doing it by hand, going down, seeing the patterns every single day. It's undeniable. That's why to deny this at this point is just like you. If someone's vehemently denying it, just leave them alone and move on to someone else who's interested, who's not dumb enough to see all these examples and say it's all coincidence. That person is hopeless. That person is a follower, and the only way they'll turn around is when they see everyone else understanding what's going on. It's unfortunate, but that's how their brains operate. Facts first. And then CNN always puts this in your face. Facts first. It's true though. No, it's true though. They give you facts about the narrative. That's why do you think I love CNN? It's the best source of bullshit propaganda. It is the number one name in news. I have always agreed with their slogan because they are. They're the number one name in Jesuit, Masonic, Zionist propaganda. That's who runs it. If you want to know, the next big ritual that's happening, the biggest false flag that's out, the latest, ritual Donald Trump's participating in, this is where you look at. And it shows how small-minded people are. Oh, it's too liberal. And in that case, I get it. Yeah, you want to look at Fox News, look at this, see how they're doing it if you're really trying to study it. But no, this is not too liberal, too left, too biased. It shows that you're falling for the bullshit. If you really think CNN is biased news, you're falling for everything. What is it biased against? It is contrived crap propaganda. See, they're telling you, is coronavirus dying out? They're saying it's not dying out. How it's getting worse. You see, this is the facts. You're supposed to believe this. So they're here are the claims, probably all the truth. Look, Trump told Hannity that President Barack Obama's administration, like other administrations, did nothing on the issue of police reform. That's very true. Obama did nothing. They did nothing. They just put up more rituals, more Trayvon Martin branded propaganda, more Michael Brown. They said, oh, introduce body cams. But they're covering them up with tape and shit anyway. And again, police reform didn't do anything. It got worse. They had so many race-based bullshit when Barack Obama was president. And look what CNN says. Obama and his administration took multiple significant steps to try to improve policing. Trump's claim, and they don't tell you what steps they were. Trump's claim is absolutely wrong. Samuel Walker, an expert on policing policy and a professor emeritus of criminal justice at the University of Nebraska Omaha, said Tuesday. So do you see how CNN, to disprove this, they appeal to authority? They always use these logical fallacies that they know these dumb fucking sheep always fall for and use it in their propaganda. Again, that's how you can tell this is all crap. You don't try to prove this by saying an expert is saying this. How does that prove anything? And they have a whole section on nothing but this. It is sick because this is absolute propaganda. If you're in school and you're studying propaganda, this is your resource. You should hey, this is a good exhibit. And if your teacher says it's not propaganda, drop the class. You're being taught by a complete lunatic, and move on. Trump suspends Trump campaign account. Okay, good. At least it's not his Twitter account. Guys, I love his Twitter account. Again, it's a source of bullshit propaganda. I mean, is it programming the masses? Yes. Do I hate it for that sense? Of course. But if it's not that, it's something else at this point. 6:29, they're publishing this at 3:35. Thelema 35, Catholic 35. I would expect some more death, killing, murder numbers. Let's look at the date numerology. 39, 21, 80 worse. I mean, you guys, you seeing this shit, guys? This is a Saturnian act. Look at this upside down triangle inside this square, guys. That shit looks occult as fuck to me. I'm just gonna say it, and I'm sure it probably is. See at 358. I don't know this new video player. I don't know how to get rid of this now playing thing. You see that? Like it stays stuck up there. That's what I'm saying, guys. They're fuck their software engineers at CNN. I really hate the people who work there. They do these dumb things, these changes all the time. Like, who tells you to do this? But anyway, 3:58 p.m. Freemasonry 58. But you saw how this is the date of the big Saturnian day. Saturn 42 is the 181st day of the year. That's the 42nd prime. Thelema 35, Saturn 93, the reflection to 39, Saturn 21, Saturn 511 in the Jewish cipher. See this overlap? Saturn 42, 181's the 42nd prime. See? Saturn 42. Saturn 42. 21. That's the day with 21 numerology. 39. Reflection, that's 93. From June 16th, 2015 to November 8th, 2016 is 511 days. Saturn 511. The name of his new book that Mary Trump's writing, the whole title of that equals 777, the cube of Saturn. Donald Trump won election on 11/9, the morning of 119. Donald equals 119. What else do you need to see? He is an actor playing the role of Saturn, the keeper of time. That's why he's suspending his Twitter account, or his campaign account, Twitter 47 like time, on that day. Pi 29, Trump 29. It is always Saturnian rituals. And again, they updated this at 3:35, Thelema 35. They honored the number 93. This is a Saturnian ritual, a Thelemic ritual right in front of your face. Trump campaign account. Oh, Twitch suspends it. So excuse me if I said Trump suspends it, but again, it was suspended on that day. That's the whole point. And Twitch is run by the gang. See, Twitch 29 on the 29th they're doing it. Trump 29, and they had that 83. Remember, I was like, let's look for the. I was looking for a 38, right? Death, killing, murder type of number. Collapse. I don't know what suspend equals, but cancel. Collapse 83. Cancel 38. Suspend. Suspend 37. They gave us a minute 57-second video, but that's why Twitch is doing it. This is the 83. This is the murder 7934. All by the numbers. Twitch suspends Trump campaign account 141. I thought I saw that somewhere else. Oh, Twitter. See, it wasn't even Twitch. It was Twitter. So excuse this. I got this part wrong. It was Twitch. Good thing I saw this again to correct myself. Might as well see what Twitch equals to Francis Bacon. 109 to 29 prime. So glad I caught that. Not trying to make mistakes, and not fix them. Trump campaign account 113, 311 to 64 prime, the Lima 64, 229, the 50th prime, Donald 50, America 50. He's the president of America. Two babies also equals Grammys. Interesting. Really interesting. Could be syncing this up with that as well. Yep, always rooted around the birthday spans. That was what? 14 days from his birthday is the 28th. So that's like 15 days from his birthday. When you're out 15, you get 38, like death, killing, murder. That's it right there. They always use 15 to code that as well. Oh, Itachi just shared a link. Look at this actor Tom Hanks shaming non-mask wearers. Let's see. On 7/1, Tom Hanks, shame on you if you weren't wearing a mask. Really? The guy who. And this is sick. I mean, again, after this, how would I like Tom Hanks? I never liked him anyway, but you know what I mean? You're paid to come out and pretend you have coronavirus with your wife, with the, playing gin rummy with your wife, having 201 points. And then how you got coronavirus, you tested positive 121 days from your birthday, and now you're saying shame on you if you aren't wearing a mask. If you aren't wearing a mask for the contrived virus that you supposedly have that you clearly don't, it's like, go fuck yourself. But it's funny at the same time. I'm not that annoyed at him because again, he's doing what he's told to do. He's an actor following orders for his Jesuit employers. So it's like, say what you want. You're just following orders. It's cool. Shame on you, 44, 46. Tom Hanks, no connection with that, and shame on you. I know a virus 46. That's like the main thing I see here. 44, maybe they're just killing the kill number because if you don't wear masks, it's deadly, supposedly, which obviously is not. We can see how many days from his birthday this is coming out, of course. Tom Hanks. July 9th, 1956. Again, Society of Jesus, 7956, coronavirus 56, and he's coming out saying this. If you have a Tom Hanks poster hanging in your bedroom, I hope you're ripping that shit off the wall right now. Because I don't know why you're idolizing this government agent. Oh, 8 days from his upcoming birthday. As of late, so many of these people have been in rituals this close to their birthday. Again, I do like to sometimes look at his past birthday because they will hide it in there. 1 week, 1 day. "51 weeks and 1 day." Saturn 511 could be all part of that too. Mask 44. See, mask 44. I know masks, the plural. I always have that number in mind, but mask equals 44. And what is he saying? Shame on you for not wearing a mask. See, it's all about giving these rituals room to breathe. It's just like, keep the coding. If you just keep sticking with it, it will all pop out. Shame on you, 46. 44. Mask, the reflection, 64. 44. You see that? By the numbers. Mask, 28 as well. It's a date with 28 numerology. all by the numbers. Again, why would you, after seeing this? I remember Tom Hanks was at Wright State 2 months, 7 days from his birthday, Buckeye 27. So we always just see him coming out a specific amount of days from his birthday. So thanks a lot of Tasha for sharing that. That's perfect. Yeah, fuck Tom Hanks. Yeah, Triple M, shameless for other reasons. Good. Yeah, you don't want to be shameful. That's why it's just an emotion that shouldn't exist. Because it's always about something that's bullshit anyway. Yep, Dr. Savage said he always thought Tom Hanks was a douche. I think so too. Shame on you equals stock market and financial reset. Interesting, interesting, man. And again, they could be quoting things like that. It's hard for me to prove something like that, but again, it's like if you want to know when the market's going to roll over, it's when everyone gets bullish on it. That's what they always do. When everyone's trying to buy the dip, or not buy the dip, when everyone's trying to short the bottoms, they keep taking it higher, and when everyone's trying to buy and chase, they'll take it lower. So they'll keep following the sentiment, and they'll sync it up with these propaganda narratives. Oh, it's all good, Jared. Jared, I literally got to go in like 2, 3 minutes. So don't. It's not just you. Don't feel bad. No, no, and that's cool. I'm glad about to end this. Jared's about to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna end this in like a couple minutes. I'm gonna find like one more. I mean, I already found it. Chilling effect of China's new law. So it's about their new law saying that if you subvert against the state or any of that, you can face life in prison, pretty much protests and stuff. Guys, America's really similar. If you do anything with the enemy, it's treason, and you go to life in jail. You could be death penalty, life in prison. It's the same thing. China, they just make it seem more extreme in China to make you believe that it's China, the communist, they're authoritarian, not America, not our free country. It's all the same. This is coming to America soon, in a heightened form. But China 28, today with 28 numerology, always seeing them in the propaganda. Let's click on this. I don't know what law equals. Law 36 19 40 or 9 45 18. Nothing with the date numerology. Just for that. But again, order out of chaos. That's what this is the order out of chaos ritual we said was going to happen. Sure, I thought maybe more of a false flag from the Jesuit order, but even then, guys, with all the coronavirus stuff coming out, they've been doing a lot less of them because this is the main one. Order out of chaos equals 183. This is order out of chaos. There's chaos in Hong Kong, people going against the state, and now they have a new security law. That's what this is. And they bring Anna over, some other government agent, to cite some more bullshit lies from the Catholic Church. It's the same thing. 3 minute, 12-second video. 1 plus 2 is 3. Order 33. So this is it. This is the order out of chaos ritual that we were, looking to come. This is happening right now. So I think we can close off with this. One last reminder: Xi Jinping is just an actor. We can quickly look for how many days from his birthday is today, and then maybe I'll do later video on this or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can piece this together real quick. Xi Jinping, June 15th, 1953. False flag 156. So June 15th till today, 16 days, 2 weeks, 2 days. I know Wuhan 22, 23, 17 days on 1/7. Mason 17, kill 17. So I don't know. I'm thinking it was supposed to be a big 17 number. Unless you could say, oh, he did it over when it was July 2nd in China, which makes it 18 days. Law 18. That's the only explanation I could see in there. But I think that for the limited time I have left, I'll just leave it there. I hope you're. I mean, if you see that and say, "Oh no," if you couldn't figure it out, that means Xi Jinping is real. That means China's actually this. No, he's an actor. Guys, I'm not a Jesuit. I don't know all this shit. So we'll Peace out, Itachi. Remember Hanks himself, given name is 47, and he posted his 74 high school graduation pic on Twitter, which equals 74. He loves mocking us. Piece of shit. Exactly. He loves mocking the people. And that's the thing. I know. I don't feel. He might be ordered to do this because Tom Hanks very well could be a fucking psychopath. Absolutely love doing this type of shit, and I think that's also part of it. Yeah, I'm gonna cap it off with that one. 10 years for harming a statue, mockery, right? Stupid. And they get us to like acting first. Yes, we like the actors first, then they just fucking dump it all on you. They're doing it with Elon Musk. He's the next one. We'll probably talk more about that later. Peace out.